Hi, I'm Golden Godiva. I am 43 years old and I'm looking for a real one.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop.
Hey, my name is Dexter. I'm 35, but I got the soul of a 40-year-old baby, and I'm looking for a real one.
Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. I see the way you are looking at me.
Hey, my name is Candy. I'm 41, and I'm looking for a real one.
Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another episode of A Real One. I, Pointer, am excited, elated, and ecstatic for what's about to happen today because we decided to do another mini A Real One. We decided to make it a little more intimate, okay? I do love when fans say, Pointer, how about you have less and less is more, okay? So I decided to talk to three queens, three baddies, three real ones from the Atlanta area who are going to converse with some kings, okay? They do have the right to be a little more selective in this more intimate setting, so they're going to ask some deep questions. They're going to do some things that we normally don't get to do when we have, the amount of people that we usually have. So ladies, how you doing today? Beautiful. Y'all look beautiful. So let's go over how this is going to work. You have hearts in your hand. Okay, so that means your heart is open for love, open for a real one. You also have heartbreaking devices in your hand. Okay, so what that means is if you don't like what you see, if you don't like what you hear, you're going to break your heart. Okay, and that means the connection wasn't there. I'll walk over and I'll be like, why'd you break your heart? But if you hold on to your heart, if you keep it intact and that thing keeps beating, then that means that that gentleman could be your real one. And we will even sponsor your first date. Okay, could even be a little single mom. Y'all go take your kids to Chuck E. Cheese or something like that. Yeah, well, we'll sponsor that. Okay, so ladies, are you ready? Beautiful. I'm ready. Let's get ready for our first real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our first real one. Would my first king come on in and do what he needs to do to get his boo? Hello there. Welcome to A Real One. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing very good. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Patrick. I am very young. I'm incredibly young. I am a bartender, and I'm also a handyman. I paint houses and do some
very
repair
good
work and
She was
stuff.
super excited. She wants a Bob the Builder. Okay, Patrick the Builder. So we're looking good. What makes you a real one?
I am real, and I am one. I also am very. Thank you. I'm also very passionate about the things that I like. I'm honest, and yeah, I think that's about it.
Oh, some don't like honesty, maybe. Okay, let's go for this. What are you looking for in a queen?
Someone who is intelligent, smart, strong, expressive, and knows how to communicate their feelings, and willing to be with a real one.
Very good. Okay. Now, as you saw, in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
I don't like to get into fist fights. So any of that is a big no for me.
Like fighting your woman?
Yes.
Oh, that better be a no. Yeah, we don't tolerate that. No Chris Brown.
Well, I am from Florida, so I've experienced some.
We were just in Miami. Yeah, we know what it's
so
like.
it's a wild. Well, Miami. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, basically that, and someone who can't read.
Do you mean that physically or, like literally or figuratively or?
I mean, potentially both. I guess.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
All right. For the fun of it, what do you like to do for fun?
I like to be outdoors. I like to cook. I do some gardening. Obviously, like I said, I fix things. So,
Very good.
And I make drinks.
Oh, maybe we can fix these hearts that were broken. So let's take some steps forward and figure out what happened with these queens. Let's stop right here. Name, age, and why you broke that heart.
I'm Golden Godiva. I'm 43 years old, and I just broke my heart because, I didn't break my heart, but I broke the heart.
I broke your heart. I'm sorry.
I broke the heart because I just felt like while you were talking, you really wasn't like giving us, like any real attention or whatever. It just, the blank stare, I just felt, as for me, I need like more fire, more energy in my man. But I think that you're a handsome guy, and I love your tempered nature.
Thank you. Thank you.
So he could be your type if if he had given more energy.
If I'd have brought the fire.
If you brought some fire, yes.
Are you capable of bringing the fire?
I mean, yeah, I'm harnessing the flame right now. I wasn't trying to unleash it just yet.
Right. You wanted to save that for the cougar bedroom.
You said temper, so I was trying to temper the flame a bit. Otherwise, you might just get burned up, and I'm not trying to have any of that happen. You know,
getting hot in here, but don't take off your clothes. Now, what do you say? Is she someone that's your type?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, she seems intelligent. She's pretty. You know, she's obviously very forward in her intentions, very intentional.
Keeps it real.
That's important.
Very
so,
good.
yeah.
All right. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady that broke her heart. Name, age, and why you broke it.
Hey, my name is Candy. I'm 41, and I mean everything else was fine. You're tall, you're handsome, you're very well put together. I just didn't like the bartender part. I feel like you be probably in a lot of people's faces, and I'm kind of jealous a little bit. So I don't know if I would really be able to handle somebody in that type of industry or that type of lifestyle. So that was the only reason why I popped. Everything else was fine. I like a reserved man that, still funny. You got a sense of humor. I heard that a little while ago, but it was just the bartender part.
I mean, I can't help it.
I know.
Got to make those drinks.
That's what I got to do.
I mean,
Yeah.
Have you ever dated a bartender?
No.
So you just have that
jealousy.
The jealousy, the generalization too. He could be a lot different. He may only serve like you and.
No, I'm freaky when I'm behind the bar. I'm gonna be real.
See?
What do you mean by freaky? What do you mean?
I mean, depends on what they're looking
The
for.
fire
You know what I mean?
That fire's coming out. She getting hot over there. She fanning it. Okay, that fire is coming. Okay, let's take it easy. So he could be your type. Could she be someone that's your type?
I mean, sure, but some of those sort of innate differences, where if it's like. If it just doesn't align, then honestly, I'm not one to force anything, and I think it's important to know that that's something that you don't align with, and if that's the case, then that's perfectly
the way it is.
Fine with me. That's
All right. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady that broke her heart. Name, age, and why you broke it.
My name is Dexray. I am 34. Honestly, you seem cool and funny, but I only broke it because I dated a white guy that looked just like you before. He was obsessed with my feet and would want to go on dates afterwards, rub my feet for hours and suck my toes for hours in the car. And it just kind of gave me like a little trauma flashback. So I just don't want to relive that. Not saying it's you, but I just, sometimes think, so I just thought about that.
Well, first and foremost, we do all look the same, but I don't know if we all act the same,
I won't stereotype you, maybe not. We don't all
I
act the same.
appreciate it. I mean, I'm sure you have lovely feet.
They are beautiful.
But that's really never been. Probably wouldn't. I mean, again, that's another one where if you're completely against that, I don't really do that, so we don't have to do that.
But if I'm with it,
then I can flex and bend a little bit.
Compromise.
I think that's important.
Okay.
So he could be your type if he didn't look like one of the other white that traumatized you?
I just like my melanated brothers a little more. I don't mind dating outside my race, but I feel like we got all of that in one. We have different flavors. We got light skin, middle. I could find one that look just like him in my own little flavor. No shade.
Okay.
No shade.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's take a step back, my man, because as we scale the horizon of these lovely ladies, it looks like all the hearts were broken. Ladies, can we still clap it up for him? No, he is a real one. He came, he was ready to rock. So I'll take that mic, kind sir, and you can head out that way. Thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate you. All right. Well, if that's the case, ladies, are you ready for the next real one? All right. Let's get ready for our next one. We are ready for our next real one with my next single mom lover. Come on in for the win. I'm looking for a king. If he's ready, I hope. Oh, okay. Hello there, kind sir. How you doing?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
Doing great. Thank you so much for coming out. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
All right. So my name is Chris. I'm 29 years old. Currently, I do valet. I also act. I'm also in the process of getting certified to do cybersecurity, and I'm also getting ready to start doing reading audiobooks online.
Beautiful. Okay. Would you share with these lovely ladies what makes you a real one?
So some things that I feel like makes me a real one is I'm dependable. I always pay attention to what my woman wants. I like to go above and beyond. I'm a passionate man. I'm a hard lover. I care deeply, and I'm a passionate man, and I really just want to know you for you.
Beautiful. Okay. In relationships, as you saw, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
Things I absolutely will not tolerate: somebody who's playing games, somebody who does not actually care about me, somebody who is trying to just use me for money, and above all else, somebody who's just not a genuine and loving person.
Okay. All right. Very good. For the fun of it, what do you like to do for fun?
Some things I like to do for fun: I love to work out. I love to read. I'm a huge movie buff, so watching a movie, something that will always please me and make me happy. I also love to play pool, get exercise. I go run a lot. And some other things I like to do for fun is I like to just sit at home.
Very good. Okay. Let's figure out why some of these hearts were broken. So take a step forward with me and let's talk the talk with these queens.
right.
Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Golden Godiva. I'm 43 years old, and I like a lot of things about you. I can't get with the Black Panther necklace, and you said work out 2 times, and I'm into health, but I feel like, I don't want nobody to be pressuring me to do something that I get very hot very fast, and I don't like to move around too much. So that's why I just felt like, you probably like a fit freak, and then you probably be pressuring me, and then.
I wouldn't say I'm a fit freak. I mean,
because you said work out twice.
I mean, I like to stay fit.
Yeah.
But I had to break out the Wakanda chain. I mean, I'm in the movie and you had to support Chadwick.
What? Period. I called that, right?
Yeah, I'm in Black Panther too.
Okay.
Black King. Okay. Very good. If it wasn't for that, could he be your type?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. He's a good guy. Actually, I really feel like I should let him go last, but yeah, he's a good guy.
Well, thank you.
Is she someone that's your type?
She is. I love the fit. Love the leopard skin. The necklace is really dope. I mean,
Get a close up of that necklace. Show him the necklace. Show him that necklace.
I mean, it got cats on it, and this is
look like a
Black
panther almost.
Exactly.
Man,
so I mean, we already matching with the necklace and everything, and your shades. I can tell you you about your money.
But you're content with the heartbreak, or?
I'm content right now. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady that broke her heart. Name, age, and why you broke it.
I mean, I broke it pretty fast, but it's just one thing that was just kind of a deal breaker is the height. And, I like to wear heels, and these was modest heels for me. I used to wear them probably a little bit taller. Even though without shoes on, we might be close to the same height. It might be a little bit taller, but it just was the height. Everything else was fine. And you dress nice, and I love your chain.
Oh, thank you. I mean, hey, short kings need love too.
We did a short king edition. Watch it. We've done it. We've done a short king edition.
My son, Dad, he's like 5'4" at best. So, I mean, I've done it before. It's just I know my preference now. And with me being older, I'm kind of picky on the things that I like because I know where I'm trying to go with things. So I just know that would be a deal breaker.
Okay. I can respect that.
Is she someone that's your type?
She is actually.
Okay.
She is actually. I mean, it didn't really hurt my feelings, but she just came straight out and said, it was the height thing that was for me. And I get for some women that's a deal breaker. They like a tall guy, and well, I'm not really necessarily tall, so I can understand that.
It's all right. You're tall at heart, and that's all that matters.
Facts.
Okay. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. She's still holding on to her heart. I want you to share your name, your age, and kind of look that way because your luscious hair. Yes, I want them to see your face. Yes, very good.
The Diana Ross is.
I love it. Hey. I'm coming out. Let's go name, age, and why have you not broken your heart?
Okay, my name is Desiree. I'm 34, and I just want to ask a question before because he mentioned something about like playing games and etc. So, like, what would you consider playing games, and like what? Okay, how soon into dating would it be for you to want to be in a relationship, like to be like, oh, we're boyfriend and girlfriend?
To me, I don't really have like a set time. It's just like if we're feeling each other, if the vibe is right, if we're getting along great and continuously want to see each other. If I had to put a time on it, I would say probably like maybe 3 or 4 dates. But other than that, I don't really have like a set time. It's just however soon we feel like we're ready to take the next step.
Okay, one more question.
No, it's just you two, so we got
Do you have an issue with your woman being a sexually confident, ambiguous, who, like, I model nude, I am in magazines, you know what I'm saying, I've been painted nude on art walls, so it's like I'm very confident in my body and I don't mind showing it off, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm like a. But visually, people would think that. But would that be an issue with you? Because that's my bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm a spa owner too. But overall, the looks is what pays the bills overall. So would that be an issue with you as well?
Well, I appreciate your honesty, and for me, no, it wouldn't be an issue. You came straight out. You told me this is what you do, and even though you didn't have to, I can appreciate that. I wouldn't in any way, shape, or form try to stop you from getting your bag. If that's how you make your money, and by all means, I would have to deal with it. And honestly, and no, it does not. It wouldn't offend me. Wouldn't hurt me. Wouldn't make me want to stop seeing you as long as necessarily it's not really OnlyFans, but if that's what you do, that's what you do.
It's a lot of different things, but I'm not on no www. .com.
That's all.
Anything cool. I'm on, you got to pay, honey. I'm a businesswoman, but
okay, I got you.
Honestly, I'm so curious as to what's there. The only thing that's stopping me, I do love. I'm 5 feet. I'm really short, so I have this complex of where I do want. A guy that's like 5'9".
That's exactly what I am.
And you short?
I'm 5'9".
Do you want to get next to him? Do you want to size him up? I don't know.
It's just, how you want your height. No shade.
Don't put it in me. I'm just the host.
No, the height wise, not like the look wise. You see what I'm saying?
She's looking for about this height, so you're actually taller. So it's good. You're looking for this, right?
No, go up.
Oh. Okay.
You see? So that's all. I just want to just say that first. I want to get to know everything. I'm sorry.
Okay. So if he was taller, he'd be your type.
Yeah, and then also he has a hairline like my son's father already, and that's like the same thing. And if I have a boy, we had kids, we have a boy. I already got my son. I'm worried about his hairline. So no shade. No.
You're a real one.
I don't want to be
disrespectful.
Genetics are real. Like I got some crazy women in my family. My mom she's, so I have to work on my attitude and being, I'm a very passionate woman. So I have my things too. I'm not perfect, but that is a thing. I'm not trying to be offensive.
Okay, no, you kept it real, respectfully. But she is someone that's your type. You said he could have been your type, but a few things kind of. Okay.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, I live very close. If I don't find my one here, we can spin that block.
He might already find a real one by that time, but we'll see what happens. It's okay. The heart is broken. Let's take a step back. You were considering a heart transplant, but you said you're content. So it appears that all the hearts have been broken. But ladies, can we still clap it up for this real one? This is a real one. He came from near and far to be on the show, and we thank you. So I'll take that mic. Thank you so much, kind sir, and you can head back out that way. Thank you so much. Clap it up for him one more time, ladies. That's our king. That's a short king that was ready to be on the Short King edition. Well, if that's the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one. Would my next single mom loving king come on in and do what he needs to do to get his boo? Hello there, kind sir. How's it going?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Doing wonderful.
How you doing there, ladies?
Oh, he was asking how y'all doing. Y'all doing okay? Yeah, very good.
I'm glad to see y'all.
Wonderful. Maybe you had them so caught off guard. They were in a trance. They were like, tall. Name, age, and what do you do?
My name is Jair Clark. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Conyers, Georgia, and I'm an actor, but I am also making my own production company. I'm currently going to school for it, too.
Beautiful. Okay, would you share with these lovely ladies what makes you a real one?
Honestly, I'm loyal. I don't play no games. When I see what I like, I say what I like. You know what I mean?
Okay, very
Plus,
good.
I know 25 when I see it, so all y'all looking real good right now.
Oh, okay. Now, what are you looking for in a real one besides how fine they are?
Honestly, just somebody that can help me grow too. You know what I mean? I'm for the slow burning flame. You know what I mean? I like seeing people grow older, people get younger sometimes. Things like that.
Okay. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
I would definitely say disloyalty, combativeness. I mean, I'm fine with combativeness as long as you're trying to help me be better. But if it's every day and we fighting and things like that, it's over with. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I protect my peace over everything.
That's right. That's right. For the fun of it, what do you like to do for fun?
I work out. I play a lot of sports. I volunteer little times. Volunteer for music, things like that. I really like to make music too.
Okay. Very good. What kind of music?
Rap.
Oh, okay.
Rock and roll, things like that.
Very good. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady that broke her heart. Let's go name, age, and why you broke it.
Hi, I'm Golden Godiva. I'm 43 years old. And you said that you work out, and I don't want nobody to pressure me to work out. So that was one reason. And the second one, Second one is that you are a little young for me. So, my daughter is 1 year older than you. So, yeah. You're a little young, leave you to the roadies. You got a lot of potential, though.
Appreciate it.
Whatever the case is. But I don't want to be a mama again. There you go.
Understood.
But this is a single mom, but she don't want another son, I guess. You will.
Yeah. No offense, though. Not
you
saying
good.
that you're not mature or whatever. But you got a lot of life in front of you. So,
Appreciate
and I don't
it.
want to turn you out either. So.
Is he someone that's your type?
Oh yeah, he's tall. He seems very fit. He seems mature. Yeah.
Is she someone that's your type?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you're willing to date older women.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what
of
you're
course.
hearing. Right. So we don't discriminate. If one side don't like it, I still look out for the other side.
I'm here
'Cause
for everything.
She might change your mind. We still have 2 hearts alive, so take a step back with me, because I bet they want to get to know a little bit more about you. So let's go a little deeper, shall we? Have you ever been married?
No, I have not.
Okay. Would you like to be married in the future?
Oh yeah, of course. I
Okay.
definitely see it in my future.
Okay. Now, these queens have children, as you know. Do you have any children?
I have no kids.
Okay. Would you like to have children in the future?
Oh, of course.
Okay. I'd like to ask how many.
I go like 2, 3 tops.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to throw it to you. Do you have a question for the ladies with hearts? We can ask each of them.
I could say, I know she had an issue with it. Do y'all have an issue with your kids maybe being around my age if you do have children?
That's a good question. Let's take a step down. Name, age, and do you have a problem?
My name is Candy. I'm 40, and no, I have no problem with that.
Yes.
Okay. Name, age, do you have a problem with the age?
My name is Dexray. No, my son's 11, so it's not a big deal.
Oh yeah, we good.
You good? Okay. Well, very good. I want to throw it to the ladies. Ladies, do either one of you have a question for him? Okay. Ask your question.
Do you have any female best friends?
No, not currently, no.
Okay. Okay.
You have a question for him? Okay, let's do it. What's your question?
You're from Atlanta, technically, right?
I'm from South Florida.
Okay, so how long have you been in Atlanta?
Back here, probably like 2 years now.
Okay, so when was your last your little situation? When did you last hook
My
up
last
with someone?
girlfriend, I would say probably like a year ago.
When did you last have sex with somebody? Not girlfriend. When did you last do the nasty?
Technical.
Because he's young. I gotta know. I gotta ask.
I'd say it's probably been like 3-4 months now.
Okay. I'm shocked. Okay.
Oh yeah, I protect my energy everywhere. You know what I mean?
Atlanta people, get busy here.
Oh, yeah.
You in the age bracket where, y'all out turning up.
Yeah, it's
So
had too much fun. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You're not carrying out that same energy?
No, I mean, it depends. I can, but it's always planned. I'm a mom, so everything is planned and set up for that type of stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
All right. Let's take a step back, because I've got some questions for you. The ladies may care to know. Where would you take a queen on a first date?
First date, it really depends on kind of how the vibe is feeling. I mean, I like reading. I like going by the parks. I like amusement parks, kind of thrilling things. So I'll probably take you to like Six Flags or maybe like a carnival or something like that.
Okay.
Things like that,
Things like that. Let's move forward and find out why that thing like that didn't pop with this real one. What happened?
It's very handsome. You have a very nice smile.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. It was just a Six Flags thing. I'm 40 years old. I'm a 6-year breast cancer survivor this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Some things I can't do, and Six Flags is one.
Heard that.
Couldn't you go and just sit while he's on the ride?
Why he on a ride?
Got some food. There's some food.
Well, we're gonna go get food. We're gonna go get food, but I don't want to go to Six Flags to eat.
Heard Cheesecake Factory next time. Heard it.
Yeah, I got you. So he could be your type. Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I don't discriminate.
All right. Very good. That's why you're here. We
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
discriminate on a real one. All right. Well, let's take a step forward. We're not going to rush anything. It's actually, we focus on less women so we could have more questions asked. So do you have another question for him?
Just trying to figure it out, because I find you physically attractive, but I feel like I don't what would we talk about? What do you like to do? I don't. The physical is there, but I don't know about the mental.
We'll ask some mental questions. How deep do you want to go?
Okay, so I always ask, because this is very important to me. I know men don't like their women online. I will admit, I am online. I do model. I have an OnlyFans. I am in magazines. I'm in prison jail book magazines. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hardcore. I don't do stuff with men online, but it's more so teasing, alluring content with women, solo stuff. So would that be an issue with you? I'm not out here sleeping with everybody, but online, I'm everybody's girlfriend.
I would
you get
say
what I mean?
basically, as long as it's exclusive to me, you do what you want. You bringing in money for us. I got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying?
Is it for us or just for you?
I mean, it depends. Is the bread from him for us too? I have an 11-year-old. What do you mean?
Is the
We go
bread
back
for,
and forth.
Is it? Well, that's why I'm asking because I don't know
We can
if
go back and forth. It's no problem.
I just wanted to clarify. I wasn't trying.
That's true. That's
Taken
true.
care. I promise. I've dealt with that. I've taken care of a man. I bought a car. I done paid all the bills, and that man drained me dry. I want to be pampered. I want to be treated like a woman.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I'm ready for that soft girl era. I'm tired of being big dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be chihuahua. You know.
Okay. But he could be your type aesthetically.
Good. I would definitely run the block type stuff, you know, but I don't know if it'll be too serious, but I definitely can have fun.
Okay.
Hang out, amusement parks, Dave and Buster's, you know, dodgeball. I like physical stuff. I'm like a big kid at heart, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to play with him, you know, because I do want like my future man to be the man and be like, hey girl, you know, quit that life. Let's start your food truck. Like that kind of energy.
So you'd be willing to quit what you do for the right man.
It's not about attention. It's about the bag. Let's go. I'm doing it for what I really want. You know what I mean? I want a restaurant on top of my spa. I want things. I have ambition and goals. So everything is for a reason. I don't care about attention. I'm the only Dexter in the world. I get attention. I like
Amen.
money
Yeah.
and growth and good people around me. That's
Okay. And she's someone that's your type.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
From the hair to down to the shoes. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Just the energy around. Plus, she want to be her own boss lady. I gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Could have been. It was close. It could have been. You trying to get it back? You trying to do a heart transplant?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm curious.
Oh, we can find out. You know what I mean?
It's up to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to see? You gotta think. Is a real one, or do you want to hold out to see what else we've got?
I want to see what else. I'm curious.
Then you can't get a heart back. Okay. Take a step back with me, my man. Take a step back with me. Well, as we scale the horizon of real ones, the hearts.
Get to the end. But can I ask one question?
Well, you've already broken your heart, but let's take a step forward with me. I don't know what's going on.
Who do you live with?
Me, I live by myself. Well, with 2 roommates. You know what I'm saying?
So
I
ask
got
your question
2
again.
roommates, you know what I'm saying?
Who do you live with?
Both of my homies, we've known each other for like
Keep the
10
mic at
years.
you.
We've known each other for like 10 years. Oh, it's only 2 of us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All
And
right.
I got the master bedroom, so you know we got a lot of space. Heard.
Okay. I don't.
It's so tempting, but I'm gonna keep it pop just because of the adventurous part. You know, it's some stuff I know I can't and not willing to do.
Okay. And you're content?
It's mixed emotions. It's mixed because like he got the age thing is
Cheat that way. Cheat that way.
the age thing is what's getting me, but I like everything else aesthetically. I feel like he can. I'm 34. I'm like 70, or you know.
When we started this special edition, it was younger men were ready to come out, you know, so we didn't discriminate.
Listen, most younger men are attracted to women 30 and older because we have our shit together.
Amen.
And most of them, no offense, you know, their moms are usually younger too, so they got their best friends and not really a mom sometimes. So you know.
So what you content with the heartbreak?
I'm curious. I want to know what else, but you know, I want to see what's.
Okay. So we're going to have to take a step back, my man. She doesn't want a heart transplant. So, ladies, can we clap it up for this king? He still came out here and was ready to rock. So I will take your mic, kind sir. Okay. And you can head out that way. Head out that way the way you came. Clap it up for him one more time. He's amazing. He's awesome. Thank you so much. Well, if that's the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one with my next single mom-loving king. Come in and do something. How you doing?
All right.
Very good. Thank you for coming out. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
My name Finesse. My age is 35, and I'm an entrepreneur.
Very good. Okay. Share with them what makes you a real one.
I'm lovable. You know what I'm saying? I adapt to anything.
Beautiful. Okay. What are you looking for in a real one?
Just somebody that's outgoing, you know, want to travel, kick back, you know, relax, you know, stuff like that.
Okay. Perfect. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
Untrustworthiness. You know, anything else we can work on, we can talk about it. If we can't talk, then that's another one.
Okay. Very interesting. Okay. For the fun of it, what do you like to do for fun?
What I like to do for fun is just travel. I love the beach. I love painting. I love doing any type of excitement. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Very good. Okay. You don't have any broken hearts, so we're going to get to know you a little more. Let's find out a few more things about you. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
Okay. Dare I ask, why did that relationship not see till death do you part?
we had tried the whole polygamy thing because of her. And so due to me going to jail, our girlfriend said she did some crazy stuff, which happened to be adultery. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So she was it another woman in the relationship or another man? How would that polygamy work?
It was another woman, and she cheated on us with another man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh, that's deep. See, that's why I just love one man, one woman. It's a real one. So I'm not trying to get you back in that situation.
Right.
I'm just trying to get you one. Okay. We did get a broken heart. So let's take a few steps forward and figure out why that happened. So let's stop right in front of this lovely lady. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
My name is Candy. I'm 40, and no polygamy. I'm not saying it's okay to love, date whoever you want to. I'm into dating, and I wouldn't mind somebody I'm talking to somebody else until we become serious or whatever. But polygamy, that's like a solid relationship between you and your other partners, and I don't want to share.
Right. It was her idea. I'm the type of guy that whatever my wife wants, I give it to her, and she's bisexual, so I just was like, all right, if that's what you want, then I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna make sure I see through it because we was married.
Got to see it through, my boy.
If it was another man, would you have been okay with that?
No.
Okay, I didn't think. I was
Right,
I didn't think. I was like, I know it's Atlanta, but I still didn't think. Okay. Could he be your type aesthetically?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take a step back because you still have 2 hearts that are remaining, so you're still looking good. I'm going to throw it to you. Do you have a question you'd like to ask each of these wonderful ladies that still have hearts?
What are y'all red flags?
Okay. What are your red flags? Name, age, take a step forward with me so you can look her in the eye. Name, age, and what are your red flags?
I'm Golden Godiva. I'm 43 years old, and my red flag is dishonesty. It's vagueness and avoidance. Yeah, those are red flags to me. Okay. I wanted to ask, can I ask him? I want to ask you a question. I thought you had a teardrop on your eye. That's a J?
Yes, that's my son.
Oh, okay. When was the last time you cried out loud?
When was the last time I cried out loud?
Yeah, to someone, or do you call your mom to cry? Or
I cry in the shower.
You cry in the shower?
Yeah.
When the last time you cried?
I want to say like last night.
Okay.
Yeah. This is my grandmother's birthday. That's
Okay. Happy birthday to your grandmother.
Thank you.
That's all.
All right. Let's go to this queen. You could ask her name, age, and what are your red flags?
My name is Dexaray. I'm 34. And I guess my biggest red flag, I don't like people who lie unnecessarily or like say something they're gonna do continues like, okay, I got you, hey, I'm gonna do, and then it's never that. I got you Friday comes, it's Tuesday, like I hate people who keep on lying and making excuses. That's a big red flag for me. But you said you went to jail before. Jail or prison?
Both.
Why?
It was burglary. It was a long time ago. I was young and I was stealing TVs and stuff when I was 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and can I ask another question? Do you do perks or those kind of things, like the music industry drugs?
Nah.
Okay, the tattoos, I have to ask, 'cause you look like one of those rapper guys, producers and. Okay, all right. How old is your son, or do you have more than one kid?
I have 3.
Age.
Desire is 10, Junior is 9, and Naila, she's 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still sleep with their mothers?
No.
Or is it the same mom?
No.
How many different baby mamas?
2.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 with one and then 1 with. Okay, and are they here in Atlanta?
Yes.
The baby moms. Would you say you're a shower or a grower?
A shower?
Wow, she's getting technical.
But it does grow.
I mean, it matters. It matters.
You're a real one. You're a real one. You're a real one.
Okay. I don't know. Your personality is there. You seem like a really sweet person. The crying part got me. I'm happy you asked that because a lot of men are not intact with their emotions, and that creates a monster. You know what I mean? So I do like that. Can you ask some more questions? Because I would like to.
No, I was gonna do this. Well, you already broke your heart, so you can't ask anything else. Yeah. Okay, we got a question back here.
So you say you have 2 baby mothers. How do they get along with each other?
They actually got along after the breakup, and that was because I was going back and forth. Like, you did something and I'm trying to talk to you and you're not listening to me, so I went back. But when I went back, because she was my last, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, okay, I gotta leave you alone. And that's
So their relationship together, like like your children could all spend the night in the same house.
oh yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
But it's not where they're not poly, both of your ex-wives.
Oh, no.
Okay. I didn't know how crazy. Yeah, okay. Very good. Let's ask a few more questions then. Unless you have another one. Yeah, you can do it. Do your thing.
Sorry, you said you were an entrepreneur. What you said? So the tattoo artist is your entrepreneurship. That's what. Okay. Do you have your own studio, or do you do it out someone's studio?
I'm actually mobile, and I'm working on owning some land so I can get my place built from the ground up.
So licensed or self-taught?
Oh, license.
Okay.
It's finesse D tattoos.
I probably
LLC.
follow you if you're from Atlanta, probably, because I just follow people who do certain things. So okay, so then I just want to make sure it wasn't like a producer or a rapper. You know how Atlanta be.
I thought I was gonna get my balloon pop because I'm a tattoo artist. They give off a bad name.
Your talent, that means you can draw and you're
Art. It's really
it's artistic. So it takes a lot more talent to do tattoos than it, to me it's permanency. So
Let's take a step back. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a few more. Then the ladies may want to know. Always a unique one. What is your love language? That's my job. I'm gonna ask the good ones.
Touching.
Okay, physical touch.
Yes, physical touch.
Okay.
I love to hold and rub.
Okay. Very good. Let's go for this one. Where would you take a queen on a first date?
For the first date, if we're having a conversation, I get to feel you out, see what you like to do. Because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, let's go to dinner and a movie. And you're like, I'm used to this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just whatever you like to do and stuff like that. I make it about you. And then after that first date, if we, like, continue to talk and stuff like that, I'll do something that I like to do, like go to iPick or something like that. And I'm like, hey, I already booked this. Like, let's go here. Let's do that. Oh, if I have to work and this and third, how much your job paying you? I pay, you know what I'm saying, what your job pay you, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Very interesting. Did we think of more questions, ladies? Okay. Well, let me see if you have another question for them. They asked you some questions. Do you have a question for them?
When the last time y'all had sex?
Wow. Okay. Very interesting question. He's a real one, so step in a little more just so she can answer. When's the last time you got freaky?
I want to say for me, about a month.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on a little journey right now, so I ain't doing nothing.
Let's take a step forward.
I know exactly when, because I don't have sex often, so I know exactly when. I did it St. Patrick's Day weekend when I went to Miami for my birthday trip, and then before that, Valentine's Day weekend. I had to travel to get it, so, that's
travel to get it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago and Cleveland, from Ohio, so I go home. I don't really know people here. I don't be doing stuff here, so I just go back home to handle business.
And get a little action.
Yeah, that part. Sometimes I'm lucky.
All right, interesting. All right, we'll take a step back. Let me hit this one. I haven't really asked it much. It's a very intimate setting. We wanted less real ones for a deeper connection. So let's go for this essential question. Religion or politics? Do you want a partner that is religious? Do you want a partner that's political? Or do you want someone not religious, not political?
It really doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Because, like, it's who you are. So it's like, if you're Baptist or something, as long as you're not satanic. If you're not satanic, then
we don't do the devil.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you can teach me some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And what about the politics? You're okay with? Okay. What about the politics? As you're okay with religion as long as it ain't the devil. What about politics?
I mean, that just like I said before, like if
same.
you can, if you can teach me more about it. Then
Very
I'm
good.
open.
Okay. We got a broken heart, so let's spin a little and figure out why that happened. Why'd you break it?
I think that he's very, very sweet. The only reason why I broke it is when you said you have no preference over religion and politics. It just tells me that you have some more foundational building to do, because you do want to match up with someone that have a majority of the same views that you have, so that your relationship is, in unity, and you're not like arguing over stuff that you don't want to change that's like foundationally instilled in you. So that's why I popped the balloon. I think that, and also I feel like it was a lot of whatever she wants to do. And for me, like, I want to enter into my soft girl era. I want my man to take the wheel. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to if I trust you, I trust for you to make the plans for us, or
Right.
whatever the case, unless you need me to make the plans for us.
But like that goes back to like when we first dating and we first talking. I'll let you lead the way so I can get to know you, and that way I know you, I know your body, I know everything.
Right.
And then once that happens, then I step up like,
have the
okay, look,
confidence to-
you know, get right, baby. You know, that's how I am. So,
Right. Okay.
All right. Is he someone that's your type though, aesthetically?
Aesthetically, yeah, I love his build or whatever like that, and I just love his personality and his. I like a calm nature. I don't like the rowdy. I don't do none of that. I love the fact that you cried in the shower, you know. So yeah. He's cool. It was just that one thing. Yeah.
And is she someone that's your type?
Oh yeah.
All right, very good. Let's take a step forward to this final lady. We don't want to rush anything, but at the same time, connections.
That's the thing. I'm trying to, you know how you like everything about a person, but you don't feel that.
Right.
That's what.
Analyze them.
Yeah, like I feel like you are an amazing dad. Your kids are on you. I can tell you're a boss. You get money and all of that. And I like everything. I love getting my way. I'm spoiled. I'm a Pisces, and I like all that good stuff. Rubbing my feet, massages. But it's like I feel like I would hurt the out your feelings. I'm such a spicy woman, and like I know me, and I just feel like I would make you hate women, and I don't want that. You probably would hate me. I'm spoiled, and I'm demanding because I do a lot of shit on my own, so I expect a lot from a man, and I just don't want you crying in the shower because of me.
Oh nah, I ain't gonna cry in the shower because you
You gonna invite
Tears of joy. It would be tears.
break you out, son. For real.
These are real ones. I didn't say it. They did. Okay. Well, okay. Do you have another question? Do you have a question for her?
When the last time you been tested?
Actually, I just got my annual PAP last month in March before my trip because I don't go nowhere unless I know. And I'm not. And if I am, it's not raw. Like I really don't, because I'm so sexual online and because of what I do, modeling and the magazines, and I really don't really have a lot of sex in real life. Like I don't know, it's hard to really genuinely have people who I know like me for me and not, I saw you on Instagram. Oh, I saw you with this model. Oh, you a baddie, you know? So I really don't be doing nothing because I don't know who really want me for me or just trying to so, you know, I guess why I go home and get some because I've been doing this man before I was even on the internet type stuff, you know? So.
Right.
It's the same man you keep going back to when you go.
Unfortunately, my ex, I shouldn't. You know, he blocked me only because I wasn't about to. I wasn't giving it up the second time. You know, so it's okay. I'm blocked, and I'm trying to move past that because I am a backtrack. So I'm trying to work on that.
So you don't move forward unless somebody block you.
I mean, I needed to be blocked. I'm happy he did because I would literally go home and him. So sometimes because you're used to a certain person, you know what I mean, and used to that body, that's my problem. Like I just don't want to be adding new bodies to Atlanta. I'm paranoid. You know, I'm really scared, bro.
Have you been in Atlanta?
Well, I've been in Georgia. It'll be 5 years now, and I go home. I really have not found nobody yet here because I'm freaking paranoid.
We've got a real one here for you, so that's why we're here. We're trying to.
But I don't know. I feel like we will do better as friends and getting money together and that type of thing. Then maybe I don't know. Maybe nothing serious, but fun. And I think this is about love, right?
It's a real one, yeah. It's a love connection, not a. Because y'all could have fun when we drop the Instagram. That y'all could.
Right.
That way. I respect you, and I feel like you're an emotional guy, and I would never want to play with you or your time.
Emotional.
I like that. No, listen. I tell my son all the time, is you can cry, that's a real man, but stop crying and understand why you're crying. And once you understand that, you're good. Just rationalize it. I would never judge a man that's intact with his emotions. It's beautiful.
Right.
That's a man.
Could he be your type aesthetically?
Yeah, I mean, he got the swag, but I'm about to take his shoe off so I can see where he dropped, like how far he go down, but that's rude too. So I didn't do that. I want to see the height without the tall shoes. My nephew wear those same kind of shoes all the time. He got money, see? So that's what I wanted to know, the height thing.
Does that make a difference? Oh, okay.
I take my shoes off, I'm a drop, baby. I'm 5 feet. I'm a drop, so that's all.
5'8".
Okay.
Oh nah. Oh, and you want me to take my?
So that's okay. It's okay. No. Don't take them all. It's okay.
Nice feet. But yeah, I definitely respect your craft. In the future, we can link up and do business together for sure. I can get you some clients. Boom, boom, bow. About that.
Is she someone that your type aesthetically?
Oh yes.
Okay. All right. Let's take a step back and let's scale the horizon of real ones. It looks like the hearts are broken. You were getting close, though. Some great connection building nonetheless. Ladies, can we clap it up for him? He definitely is a real one, and we thank you for coming out. I'll take that mic, kind sir. You can head out that way. Thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate you. Man, this a real one experience with less people. It creates more intimacy. Some pretty crazy questions. But at the end of the day, we got to do that to find out who is somebody's real one. So let's get ready for our next one. Let's get ready for the next 18. ATL King. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our final real one. Ladies, are you ready? All right, I'm ready. Come on out. Come on out, single king. Come on in and see your lady. How you doing?
Doing great. How you doing, man?
Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming out. Would you share with these queens your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Cedric, and I'm 44, and I'm a producer, promoter, and substance abuse counselor.
That's a beautiful thing. Okay, share with these lovely ladies what makes you a real one.
I mean, a real one is someone that's genuine, organic. You don't fake the funk. Just give it to you real.
Okay, that's who you are. Very good. What are you looking for in a real one?
What I'm looking for in a real one is another real one. Somebody that's loyal, somebody that's honest and transparent, as I am.
Okay. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
Lying.
Okay. Any others, or lying's the main one?
I can deal with everything else.
Okay.
We too grown to be telling lies at this age.
All right, just keep it real. Just keep it real. For the fun of it, what do you like to do for fun?
For fun, man, I like catching live shows, traveling, recently going hiking.
Okay. I see in your hand you have some. Tell the fans what you're working with.
Yeah, I have a steer, so I'm into horseback riding, line dancing, trail rides as well.
Okay. Are you a black cowboy?
I am.
Very good. Okay. Did you ride here on a horse?
I did. It's parked outside.
Okay. I'm gonna shout out that horse. Okay. Well, the hearts have not been broken. Okay, so you're looking really good. So we're gonna go a little deeper. The ladies may want to know the answers to some of these questions. Have you ever been married?
I have.
Okay. May I ask why that marriage did not see till death do you part?
It was an arrangement.
An arranged marriage?
Yes.
Were you like in India or somewhere else?
Nah, it was here.
Wow. Okay. And it just wasn't. Why did it not work out?
I mean, the contract was fulfilled.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Would you like to be married again?
Sure.
Okay. Do you have any children?
I do.
Okay. How many?
I have one.
All right. Maybe they do. Maybe want to know the age. Maybe. Do we want to know the age?
He's 15. We got a son.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Do you want more children?
I'm open to it, but it's not a deal breaker.
All right. All right. Very good. Okay. I want to throw it to you. Do you have a question you'd like to ask each of these lovely ladies?
Yeah. So, what do you think the struggle is in finding love at our age?
That's deep. Let's take some steps forward. Let's take some steps forward and talk to each of these lovely ladies' name, age, and answer to the question.
Hi, I'm Golden Godiva. I'm 43 years old. I don't think it's really much of a struggle. I think it's just being in the right place, in the right time, around the right people.
And this is the right place and the right time. Yeah, that's a great answer. All right, let's take a step forward. Name, age, and answer the question.
My name is Candace. I'm 40. I think one of the biggest problems that we face finding love in this day and age is like really consistency. Like, being consistent with a person. Right now, it's not like how it was back and forth. Things are open. It's a lot of clubs, a lot of beaches, a lot of places and things that you can do, and it's a lot of opportunity out there. And if one person isn't really focused on the other one, then that can be the reason why it doesn't work out.
True.
Okay, let's go down to this lovely lady. Name, age, and answer the question.
My name is Desiree. I'm 34, and I think the problem is the internet. Honestly, I grew up when we had to go sit at a computer and dial up and get to that source, and then we leave. So I feel like it's too much of, like, you see so much, like, oh my God. So when you see it all on the internet, it makes you want that instead of what is right around you. So you just lose sight of things that are right in front of you and things around you because you want that baddie with the aesthetics on Instagram. So, and women too, the guy with all the money and the Rolex and the blingy chains and, so it's just more so about what we see than what we actually feel, with the person. So that's probably it.
Okay. Great question. Okay. You're getting some ideas from these queens. Let's take a step back. I'm going to ask you a few questions and I'm going to throw it to them. But the question I have for you, one of them, a very important one. Let's go. Where would you take a queen on a first date?
Normally on a first date, I would want to go somewhere that we can actually talk, get to know each other, and, not be distracted by everything that's going on.
Okay. Very good. We'll go for one. A good one. What's your love language?
Love language is physical touch and words of affirmation.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to ask each of these ladies that question too. You may want to know what their love language is. It'd be good for you when you take them on that date. What's your love language?
Well, my love language, FYI, I am a chef internationally, so I do cook on ships overseas and at home. My love language is acts of service. So I do love cooking and just doing whatever, to make our lives better, and easier and happier. So yeah, acts of service and touching.
Okay, let's take a step forward. What's your love language?
Mine is physical touch and acts of service. I like a man, and I like to be a woman. So I do like to cater to my man and do things he like make sure he ate, make sure he's comfortable when he get home. He got the things that he like, and I do like physical touch as well.
Okay. Final queen, what's your love language?
I guess I would say physical touch, and I suppose I never really think about this kind of stuff for real. We focused on self. So and I guess I like being spoiled. So I don't know, what would you call that?
It's spoiled in terms of material thing?
Yeah, like with material, hanging out, traveling,
Gifts.
rubbing my feet, cooking for me.
Acts of service.
Acts of service.
But I love.
You probably want them all. I think most ladies, you'd want quality time. Maybe.
Yeah, and I do like I like a man that can lead. And I wanted to ask because I really need to ask him this question.
Ask this question.
You said a substance. What do you say you were again?
Substance abuse counselor.
So you're against marijuana?
No.
Okay, I have to ask.
That's a natural substance.
Okay, I love the 420 big dog, and I love an older man. So I like the fact that it's like you got your together. Seems nice.
Very good. All right. Anybody else got a question? I'm gonna throw it to the ladies. You got a question?
I know you said you had a 15-year-old. Is your child's mother your ex-wife?
We never were married.
Okay. All right. And y'all relationship is pretty good?
Yes, we co-parent, and I have joint physical custody.
Okay. Is it a son or a daughter?
Son.
Son. Mm-hmm. Does he play sports?
No, he's actually a music producer. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Successful at that.
Great. Okay.
At what age?
15.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
He had a song go viral about 2 years ago on TikTok.
Okay. Well, good job, Dad.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's great. You have a question, Queen?
You said that you know how to ride horses?
I do.
Okay, so do you own horses?
I don't own any at the time, but that is a plan in the future to have some land. It takes a lot to maintain horses, so
Yeah,
you got to have the space and the time.
Right. So I love horses myself, and I've actually rode horses before too.
Nice.
Very good. All right, I'm gonna ask you a few more. Maybe I'm gonna go for a spicy one. Hasn't been too spicy today, but I want to go for it still. Religion or politics? Do you want a partner that is religious? Do you want a partner that's political? Not religious, not political.
I'm looking for a partner that is spiritual.
Okay.
Religious is just something that we do on a daily basis. We religiously brush our teeth every morning.
That's right. I say that.
So,
yeah.
Spiritual is someone that has a relationship with God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So a relationship with God. What about the politics side? Do you want a partner that is political, apolitical?
Political, it doesn't matter. I'm not for either party. So I believe that there's parties that serve our interests more, but in this climate, it doesn't seem like there's been too much of a difference.
Neither of us are winning. Right. Neither, we ain't winning. All right, ladies, I'm gonna throw it to y'all again. Do y'all have a question for this king? We got one down here. Okay, let's take a step forward. It's an intimate setting, so ask what you need.
Okay, I know usually older guys go for younger girls. What's the youngest, the cutoff age for you as far as dating women?
I normally don't do 5 years younger than me.
Okay.
But that's normally, like my son's mom is 5 years younger than me, so.
Okay.
That's
okay.
about.
Do you feel like you will be able to keep up, not saying older, but as far as getting out there with somebody who in their 30s, is it too much? How sometimes we like the club. I love to travel. Out of Bahamas, Jamaica.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to go to Thailand.
I'm a promoter, so I promote events. Okay. I'm always outside, but it's not always for fun. It's mostly for business. But if I do, I love to get outside.
Okay, so you're not 5 years, but it depends. Maybe it's not 34.
If it's you.
I'm never going to be a homebody.
Okay.
At any age. So,
okay, that's good.
Remind us of your age again, too. You said
44.
34. 34. It's a little 10-year difference, but you'd be willing.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
As you get to know her more, she's a queen. No, you might get to know her more, you know. But let's see, do any other of you question? Yeah.
Glasses off. Okay, so you wear those glasses to see?
Show the camera. Show the camera. Okay.
And why you don't have like prescription sunglasses? You don't? Okay.
Coolest I've ever seen. That was hilarious. I'm highly entertained. That was cool.
He's got the prescription. Oh, he's got the prescription. Oh, they're making this brother work. Okay. Very good. Yeah, give the camera. Okay.
All right, we can see.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
I was just asking.
Interesting. Very good. That's a great question. No.
I'm nearsighted. I mean, because I need glasses too. I'm just trying to see genetics. Yeah.
Face the camera a little more and then say it into the mic. Nearsighted.
Farsighted.
Okay, he's farsighted. Okay. Okay, very good.
You on a horse or a car?
Use the mic. Use the mic.
I call him a car the horse, you know.
Okay. And I'm okay. Like, I'm different, and I like to dress different too, or whatever. I was just trying to put it all together. It's a lot of different styles, and it's okay to wear what you like and what make you feel comfortable, because I'm all about that. But I was just trying to see if you had a concept or idea today.
Yeah, my concept every day is to be comfortable. I don't dress for others, I dress for myself. So this is just an expression I'm feeling today. You know, today is pretty outside, so why not?
I like it. Okay. That was it.
Okay. Godiva, you got a question back there?
I just wanted to know, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Okay. And then also, what would you say, like, in all your relationships, even your marriage, what would you say, like, with whatever woman that you've been with, like, what's your greatest quality? Like, as a consensus, what would they all say about you?
I'm a great listener.
Okay.
You just got a question. Okay.
So as far as a woman and a woman's body, what's your favorite part or parts?
Good question.
I mean, I'm a breast man first, so.
Tell us why you broke it.
I don't have any.
That can be changed.
It definitely can.
Would you want that change?
I'm still stuck in between. I haven't decided if I want to do my reconstruction or not, if I want to keep it as I am. I'm surprisingly very comfortable in the skin that I am in, but I do also sometimes do miss them. And it's something, if I was married, that I would think about providing for my husband, but off top, I can't say that it's like on the top of my list.
Okay. Very interesting. Did you have other parts you wanted to share, or?
I mean, I love every part of them.
Yeah,
every part of a woman is beautiful.
God knew what he was doing when he put everything together.
As far as, you know, I just, like I said, I'm a breast man. But my ex, actually, the arrangement was because she was a breast cancer survivor, and you know, to help her get treatment here in the States. Wow. You know, that's what we did.
Wow, that's
so it wasn't about that, you know, but
that's awesome. That's honorable.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, anybody? I want to throw it to you. Do you have a question for both of them? We just narrowed it down to 2 hearts. Do you have a question for either one of these queens?
Yeah, I guess so, because there's a little age difference. Where do you see yourself in 5 years as far as career-wise?
Okay, let's talk to this queen right here. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, currently, I'm actually trying to build a restaurant in the East Point area of Atlanta. It is known to be a food desert area. There's literally nothing but gas station food there. So I actually specialize in Asian cuisine, which is mostly fresh options. And that's basically what I'm working on. I'm trying to talk to plaza owners to see if I could, you know, find a little spot to just open up and bring some fresh options and healthy options to our community. And I actually live close to that area, so that's another reason. So in 5 years, I see myself providing a great service to the city of East Point, which is healthy, fresh options to the residents there.
That's amazing. Actually, that's where one of my businesses is. So we're definitely needing healthy options over there.
Well, fantastic. Okay, let's go to this queen downtown. Where do you see yourself in 5?
Well, I mean, I'm 34, so hopefully I'll have my food truck. I do want another baby. You know, my son is driving me crazy, like, Mom, please, give me a sibling. And I'm just like, I don't want to do it alone. I want it the right way. I want a man to woman take this 3-year birth control out my arm to get me, pregnant. I want it to be something that we want and then not just be forced on a man or trapped in somebody, or he's trying to trap me because it's happened before. People trying to trap men, trap women too, So hopefully, with a husband that loves me, that sees my vision of like, babe, here go your food truck, cook, raise these babies, I just really want to experience the normalcy of love and like normal things. I'm not used to normal, like you think because you're beautiful, I'm not used to going on dates all the time and like having men be, getting courted a lot because I'm so like super independent. I do it myself. So I just want to experience real womanhood and being a woman and being, I want another baby, but it can't be by no bum. I need a man that's going to be able to provide. My son's college is paid for. His dad's a chemical engineer. He's a captain in the Navy. He making over 100 racks plus a year. So, I want that same energy with my next baby. You get what I'm saying? So that's all. I just really do want to experience the good things. I just want to be able to relax and be a woman and not always be dual rolled. I'm the masculine one. I'm the woman. I just want to be a beautiful woman and love my man and him show me off and be ready to show off all his fineness and be proud that he got a fine baddie. He's not trying to make me put on a sweater, and a turtleneck. Embrace your baddie.
Embrace your baddie. Okay. All right. Does that work for you?
It works.
All right. Let's take a step back. I don't want to make you break a heart because it's an intimate setting. We are, I think we're pretty good on time. I want to ask this. Now, in terms of past relationships, not the marriage, just dating and things, would you say there's things that you did wrong in your previous relationships?
Of course, nobody's perfect, but
what is one main thing maybe that you could have done differently to protect a relationship?
Well, I think relationships, you have to go through 4 seasons with a person to really get to know them. So if I haven't made it through those 4 seasons with a person to see how they handle themselves in different situations, then you probably don't give it a fair chance to let the relationship work because, seasons change just like people. So you gotta see them in different environments, different situations, and see how they handle themselves.
Okay. Have you done anything throughout your dating life to better your next relationship?
Most definitely. I mean, I'm always, I call myself a student of life, so I try to learn something new every day and learn from my past mistakes and, not repeat the same.
Okay. Very good. I want to throw it back to you, ladies. Do y'all have a question for him? Okay, let's bring it on down again. All right.
I guess because I'm not gonna lie, I'm curious about you. So, promoters, do you have to be out at those gigs that you promote? Like, I know if it's club things, you just promote it, or are you actually there at every event, out at everything you promote, and this, that sort of thing?
I promote events or curate events that are for especially my age group, and it's always a themed event. So most of the promotion the work is done behind the scenes. So. The actual day of the event, yes, that's the day that I'm gonna be.
Okay, booted and suited.
Booted and suited, boots on the ground, ripping and running. So I'm definitely looking for a partner, somebody that understands that aspect of business because it's a strenuous business, it's stressful. So, someone that's not gonna get offended because I can't,
You're busy.
I'm busy, but it's gonna be it's gonna be good for the both of us once it's carried out successful.
Because I was thinking, like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm really not used to relationships and stuff, so I don't know how that's go. So for me personally, I do like space. I know most people want to be like, oh my God, smothered on each other, but I'm a type of person, I like my man to be busy. I'm a busy person. I'm really dedicated to my son, which is why I'm single, because I prefer to focus on my child as a single mother because people are weird and creepy. So I don't really, I'm trying to allow myself the option to get to know men and date and get into that sort of thing. So you're a Pisces, a male Pisces. My sister dated one and it was interesting to watch. How do you handle your emotions? You seem really calm right now. Are you
I've mastered emotional intelligence over the years.
Okay.
It's not always been that way, but you have to.
You a Pisces, I know. Oh, I know. Okay, so you know when you've learned at this point in age when to calm down and when to make that other fish swim that way, pretty much.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And how old is your son?
Wyatt is 11 going on 17. He's only child, so he's very mature. He run my house. His dad, he's the man of the house. So he's a grown man. He'll talk to you about everything. He likes anime. He likes basketball. He likes engineering. My son loves science. I was blessed with a cool kid. Like, he's hood. You know what I'm saying? Got cousins that's hood, but he also educated. He does theater. He's been in Connecticut Credit Union commercials, been on billboards in Columbus, Georgia, where we live. So I love my son. That's my little rock star.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to throw it back. I don't want to forget about my queen back here. Do you have a question for him?
I don't have a question.
You content though with your heart? You keeping it?
I'm really thinking about it, honestly. So, you know, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm a water too. And, you know, I'm like, I've also am mastering emotional intelligence. So I think I got a good handle on it and understanding, you know, everything, whatever, life. I think you're so intelligent and that you have so much to offer to a lot of people, you know, or like to everybody. And, yeah, I'm gonna pop my balloon on that because you should give to the world, you know.
Outstanding.
Why can't you? Okay, so tell us officially why you're breaking.
Because I just feel like it would be, I don't know, it's something to me. Feel like it would be like a little roller coaster thing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's some stuff under there. You have a nice poise, nice controlled, you know, everything, but I feel like there's a fire in there and I don't think I want to get burnt. So
Is there a fire in there?
There's definitely a fire in there. I mean, everyone has that inside of them, but you know, this is not the. If I'm not.
It's not the space to, you know, get the flamethrower. Yeah, into that. Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah,
But he's someone that you're type aesthetically?
oh yeah, aesthetically, yeah, just his overall everything, yeah, oh yeah. Like
Is she someone that's your type?
smell like man.
I mean, that's someone I would have to get to know because I don't have a type.
Oh, okay. So, but the aesthetic, if you were walking, so you'll take.
Aesthetically, yes, I like a woman that dresses and you know shows a little pizzazz, a little razzle dazzle.
She got the razzle, she got the dazzle. Very good. All right, let's take a step down. I don't want to rush anything, but we've been talking for a brief moment, so we want to see what could happen. Do you have a question for her? She's asked you a good amount. Do you have a question for her?
Yes, let me think. So in your last relationship, what would you say? Something you can improve on going forward.
It's difficult because I really have never, like, only really dated. Like, my son's father was my best friend, like, and we just flipped up, you know what I'm saying? So I can't really say, like, relationship. I know the last guy, I guess I would consider, because he moved in with me and was living off of me. I need to learn how to not be so defensive, I guess, too, because I'm used to people always, like, coming at me and attacking me, like, so I'm always very, like, defensive, and I know that can push people away. So I'm trying to work on that. Like, he's always like, you gotta be so defensive. You relax. I'm just trying. So like I have this thing, people like coming at me. So I'm always like ready to be like, hey, you know. So I'm working on that. That was a big issue with me. Just always like not knowing how to not take it personal sometimes because I feel like I'm being attacked. So just working on that. Like, that's just one of my downsides. Like, I'm very defensive. I would be like, hey, I'm good, or guarded, that type of thing. Like, reclusive, take myself back. Like, hey, you act like a different person today. You're quiet. Like, what's wrong? Like, I guess just, I'm a Pisces. I'm emotional, you know, and I feel like I'm still young. I'm 34, so I'm at least I can admit that, you know, I have to work on not being always on the D, because everybody ain't out to get me. Everybody don't have an issue with me, you know. So yeah.
And what's your sign?
My son?
Sign.
I'm a Pisces.
A
March
Pisces?
2nd.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Real Pisces. Pisces. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like because you're an older guy, I like people I can learn stuff from, you know? Like, I like older women being around me because they could be mentors. I just like older people energy because I feel like I've always vibed well with that. I've always felt like before my time. I'm a very mature woman at the end of the day. So I vibe well with the older crowd. So I don't know. I've never really been around a Pisces male before. So, you know, it's interesting. I mean, he seems cool. He seems calm. And the opposite of me, I'm like, you know, energetic, and so I feel like it's like it'll be a cool balance. I feel like my dad would like him. They can drink beer, watch the game together. So, you know, that's very important to me. I love my dad a lot. So,
That's good.
You know?
Your daddy's girl.
Yeah, I love my dad. I don't play.
No daddy's issues.
No, I got a key to his house. But the crazy thing is, this is my stepdad. This is my mom's ex-husband, but he's been around since I've been 15. So I'm 34. That's my dad. So yeah, he means the world to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Any more questions between you two? If not, I might have to ask a final question.
I don't have any.
Okay, we've asked a lot. Do you have any finals?
No. This has been cool.
All right. Well, take a step back with me, both of you. You come towards me, and you stay on this side, you stay on that side. I have a final question for both of you. Final question. Do you believe this could be a real one connection?
Yeah, he seems really genuine. I'm just interested. He seems like he's responsible. He's multi-talented. You have a business. You work a lot. You're a hard worker, and you seem like you care about people. The abuse counseling thing. I love people that care. I'm a care. I used to be a CNA too as well. So I just like your vibe. You seem very. I'm a Pisces. I feel your energy. You seem really genuine.
So that's a yes for her. Do you feel it could be a real one connection?
I do.
Clap it up for these two. We got a real one connection, and I love to see it. All right, I'm going to take your mic, kind sir, and you go take your lovely lady that way. Y'all go play on that first date. Clap it up for them one more time. They look good. We got it through, and that's the beauty of this intimate setting. We successfully did it. We hosted a single mom edition, but can you clap it up for these two lovely ladies that made it through? I'm so excited for y'all. I thank y'all for coming out. We tagged them too, so if you were like, dang, nobody snagged these baddies up, you slide in their DMs, okay? Talk to them nice, and they just might talk back, okay? But we thank them for coming out. We thank you for watching. Continue to subscribe, like, comment, share. We want to see you engage with us a little bit more. And if you want to be on the next episode of A Real One, why don't you fill out the link in the description? We'd be happy to have you on our show. Thank you so much, ladies. Clap it up for yourselves. Just do it. You're amazing. You're beautiful. And we'll catch you on the next episode of A Real One. Thank you. Thank you. I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos. Well, that's a beautiful thing. We've got this video here, which is one of my favorites. I promise you, you won't regret watching it. We also have this playlist if you just want to dive deep into what we do, or this video here, which is groundbreaking, or you can click this if you plan to subscribe, which I hope you do. So thank you for watching, folks. We've got a lot of content just for you. Hope you enjoy.